Moving on to the installing of the electronics. This radio tray right here, I'm not going to put it on the car until after I have all the electronics installed. That way it'll be easier for me to put in the wires that there's a hole in the bottom of it where the wires go. If I put it on the car now, I won't be able to get the wires in there. So what I'm going to do is start out by installing the on and off switch. I put that right there, and I take the on and off cover plate, if you want to call it that, and I put it right here, and I take the screws and I screw the screws into the cover plate, into the on and off switch. I'm going to get it started, then I'm going to line it up so that it covers the gap that's in between there. Alright, I'll tighten them down. Do the same thing with the other side. There you have it. Now I turn it over and I run the wires through the little slot right here. You'll see why later if you haven't already figured it out. Alright, I pull the wires through. Next I'm going to install the steering servo. Once again, run the wire through there, pull it through like such, and there's two screws that mount, I'm took out, that mounted up. Lines them up, and I screw these two in. Line up the second hole. And then I screws that one in. There we go. Tighten them in. Not too tight. You don't want to strip the plastic. It's only plastic. It's not metal. Now that that part's done, I'll jump over to installing this servo. Thread the wire through. Like that. Pull it through. Line up the 4 holes that's on the car. All the screws just fell out. That's okay. Line up the 4 screws and then screw them in. That's 1. This is 2. This will be the third one. That's 4. 3 right there. And last but not least, the fourth one. Now, after I put this fourth screw in and tighten it down, I'm going to put this battery through there. I took and added a shrink wrap on it because the original shrink wrap on it, well, it was kind of beat up. And the whole purpose of these videos is basically the rebuilding and making the car complete. I did that backwards, people. I slide it through here because this is where it goes. It sits in there, this little opening. Then I runs the wires through here, through the bottom of it. Now, after I run the wires through it, I'm going to strap it down. It's trying to give me a little bit of a hard time, but that's okay. That's alright. I'll get it. That's the first one. Aha, see? Told you, I'll get it. Now I've got that through. Wow. All the wires, they're through. They're through. I'll take this black strap here and I'll feed it through, and it goes through the 2 slots they got pre-done. I slide that through there like that. Pulls it through, tighten it down. Now the battery's not going to go nowhere. I cut the excess off. And that's that. The last stage, or last part, before actually putting it on the car, is I got to hook up the wires to this receiver. Connect all of the wires that's supposed to be connected to what. I'm connecting the battery wire first. That's done and out of the way. Now I'm going to do the receiver, put this in there. The receiver has double-sided tape, so I'm going to take the tape off so I can get a good mounting. Move the wires out the way. That's in there. Get a good spot for it. Alright, that's the spot where I want to put it at. There, now it's mounted. Now, like I said, I just connect the wires, the servos, to this. This is the throttle servo. I hook that up first. This is the battery. I'll hook that up. last but not least, your steering. Hook that one up. Other side. There you have it. Now I tuck the wires inside of here like this. Get them all in there pretty good. Take the receiver wire, fish it through like that. Close the case up. Put the body pin in. Basically that's that. Now I take it and install it onto the car. I'll take in there's 4 holes that I lines it up on. 2 in the front, 2 in the back. There we go. Like such. I screw these 4 screws in there. That's that one. This is the other one. That's 2. While I'm at it, I'm going to go on and connect the turnbuckle for the steering. That's connected. Reverse it around. Screw in the last 2 in the back. And then that'll be just about it. All I have to do is the 2 at the under the car. There's 2 more screws. I put them 2 together, and basically the car be complete, minus the motor and the gas tank, the fuel tank. Almost forgot that I put this servo horn on. Screw it on. Like such. Turn it over. There's 2 holes, one here, one here. I put the last 2 screws in. Actually, that's not the hole. It's that hole and that hole. And there you have it. Basically, the car is back in almost tip running condition in a minute. The next step I'm going to put on is this gas tank. After I put the gas tank on, all I have to do is mount the engine.